enough here. It is 46 degrees, so we're 10 degrees more than we were yesterday, which, thank you God, because I thought I was gonna die. So yesterday's video was asking a lot of questions about, I don't even remember now. Oh, meat processing. And I will post that. But I got close to town and a deer ran out in front of me. No, I did not hit it. I was only doing 19 miles an hour. I was able to slow down. But I got distracted because she was with this humongous buck. I mean, he was huge. Biggest I've ever seen here. His antlers were as big around as my forearm part. And yeah, he was massive. Anyway, I got distracted. You cannot see him in the video, unfortunately. I went back and looked at it, but I didn't post it because I got busy at work yesterday, but I will post it. Today's video, alternative building. Alternative building is important for homesteaders, I think. It's not always easy to start homesteading. You never have enough money. Doesn't matter how much it costs, you never have enough money. We sold, I think we sold 11 hot rods. I can't remember. To purchase everything we thought we were going to need when we purchased our land and moved to Oklahoma. We sold everything. We brought here stuff that would fit in a 40-foot storage container and an enclosed trailer. That's it. I don't think we have much furniture. We have some of my antiques and I think that's about it. Most of the tools that we purchased to build our home were stolen, so we do not have those anymore. We've gotten some of that stuff back, not the same quality that it was. We have rebought all of our solar. We've gotten cheaper generators. We had a monster generator. Heater's not getting very warm today. I'm freezing. Trying to think what else. Anyways, moving forward, alternative building. So, alternative building is what we had decided to do, and we researched many different things. Straw homes. We researched, stick built. We researched, moving a modular home out there, which is not alternative, but it was an option. We chose against that because of the weather in Oklahoma, and really honestly, we wanted to homestead. We wanted to build it on our own, and we're two old people that so we wanted something that we were going to be able to do. Now, Dodge is a very skilled handyman. He will kill me if I say he's a carpenter, but he's very skilled at that. And he's done great on our addition. Like, it's almost closed in. So, hopefully, within the next few weeks, we'll be doubled the size of our living quarters. Hippy-Cow-Yay. That's awesome. And we'll have an inside bathroom. So, alternative building, there are many different kinds. We have chosen to do Hyper Adobe Earth Bag, which, if you do not know what that is it's dirt bags. You fill mesh tube bags, mesh tubes, they're not even bags really. They're like what a vegetable bag, you know, that you buy bulk vegetables in. And you fill that full of dirt, clay, sand mixture, and you can use Portland cement as well to help the hardening. And you build those, and I suggest you look this up because it is really cool whether you want to do it or not. It's raining. Ugh. Anyways, we've chosen to do an earth bag home. Now, there's Earthship, which uses tires and recycled materials as well. And there are some things that we will use in an earth bag home that are Earthship. So it's kind of a combination for us. We will not be using tires. I liked the idea, Dodge did not. So we are not using those. But we are doing the Hyper Adobe Earth Bag. They say that an earth bag home is in the 90 percentile of being natural disaster safe. Now, we live in Oklahoma, which is natural disaster proven multiple times a year. And so we figured that that was going to be helpful. I like the Hobbit house look. I would love to do the Hobbit house look on the inside and outside. It is done with cob, which is a dirt straw mixture. It does have earthen floors, which means you have dirt floors. And they're hardened. So when they're hardened, they're hardened. They're just like cement. Everything in this home will be modernized. I have chosen to do a wood stove versus an electric or propane. One of the ones with a hot box. So that is more primitive, but I cook only in cast iron and stuff like that now. So to me, that's going to be like, for me, that's exciting. Like, that's one of the most exciting things I've ever done in my entire life. We will have rocket stove heating, but because it is earth, the Hyper Adobe Earth Bag home, and it has such thick walls. I think they're 18 inch. I want to say 16 or 18. They hold the heat and the cool in. So it's I don't even know what it's called. I'm not smart at this stuff. It holds its temperature, so it'll stay in the 70s. Probably low 70s, I would assume, which isn't nearly warm enough for us, but it's better than 30 or 40. A lot better. So climate controlled. That's the word I was looking for. Well, words I was looking for. So it keeps itself at that. We will not have a live roof. We've talked about that. We don't want a dirt roof. I don't want a chance of leakage from the soil on the top of the house. Although it would be cool, it would look great, I do not want to do a live roof. I also have a horse and cow that would stand on our roof if they were out. I have deer. I don't want that. But it would be cool. So we will have a metal roof. We would like a reciprocating roof. But at our age, we don't know that that is something that we could do. Current floor plan is in development because the first house that we had made plans for, and Dodge is very skilled at blueprints. He created the most amazing home for us. It was a round house with a 40-foot courtyard in the center with an outdoor kitchen. The house had an atrium in it, so we were able to grow food inside year-round. We would still like to have an atrium. We don't know how big it's going to be. But the house actually was 3,000 square feet, and that's way too big for us. And honestly, I don't want to clean a 3,000 square foot house. Not working 6 days a week. It's hard enough for me to keep up in a 240 square foot house. Believe me, it's awful. So, it'll be, I'm assuming, depending on what we decide, we do not have current plans. We would like to keep a courtyard and build outbuildings around that with separate bedrooms, so if someone comes to visit, they actually have a room. We would like to do that still, but we would only like to have between 1,000 and 1,500 square foot house. I would choose 1,500 just because I do not want to live tiny. I want a huge kitchen. I want a family room and a nice living room, or a nice entry where we can sit with, you know, guests or whatever that doesn't have to sit in our living space. So, you know, in the kitchen maybe our visiting space, you know, like they used to do around the kitchen table. I know my mom and them still do that. That's one of the funnest things when we go to her house, is everyone sits around the dining room table. So, anyways, moving forward. Alternative building is something that you research. Please research, because it's not for everyone. It's very labor intensive. There are many different types of alternative building. The straw bales, great idea. We chose not to do that. People love it. It just didn't fit what we wanted to do. And we fell in love with the styles of the earth bag. There are, I'll be honest with you, there's more than I know. Because when we found the earth bag, we stopped researching. We like the idea of building our own home and having it paid for. whatever we decide to do that's not earth bag. So they're not really insurable. I don't know if there's a resale value. It may be a cash sale only. We don't plan on going anywhere. This will be our forever home. This addition that we're adding onto the shed is just to make us comfortable until our house is built. Now, our house is going to take time to build. We do know this. I would say it's going to take us a couple of years. I would like to say that it wouldn't be as much, it won't take as much time. Somebody's little dog. But I don't know. I want to say that. I was hoping that deer was out here this morning. This is where I saw him yesterday. I don't see him. So, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. I lost track. I was thinking of deer. So back to insurables. So do your research before you do that. We did know this before we decided that's what we were going to do. We are prepared somewhat. We will be more prepared. It does take a long time. Oh, that's where I was at, was the length of time. Because it is so labor intensive and there's only 2 of us, and you need at least 2 people to do an earth bag home. Preferably more, but we don't have that. So, anyways, that is what we've chosen to do. If you are interested in alternative building, please reach out. We don't know all the answers, but we're willing to help in any way that we can. It's an incredible experience to learn all of these great techniques. I do not know of anyone here in Oklahoma. Well, I do know somebody in West Oklahoma, but I've reached out multiple times and I haven't gotten really any answers back from them. So, hopefully, we will be able to learn this skill and be able to teach others to do this. I think it would be really an awesome thing. So guys, I am in town. I gotta get off now. I know today's video was kind of a little bit weird, but hey, alternative building. If you want to do it, do it. If you want to learn how to do it, research, reach out. We're here. And we hope to be showing our building very soon. So guys, go build something fun. I will see you guys on Monday. Love y'all, and you have a great day.